let's go. Yeah, fucking. Let's go. You know, I just went and grabbed the box over on the fucking I have like this camping bed essentially. I had it down here when COVID happened because I got COVID one night and had to separate from everybody. Um so like I have some random shit on there, and the reason I'm telling you this is because since I took down the cream cheese hat from the background, cream cheese hat's been chilling over there. So when I went and just grabbed that box right now, I was just like, you know what I should do? I should send that fucking cream cheese hat to that fucking address. But it's such an obscure fucking piece of work that like I don't want to get rid of it. You know? Okay. Why do you think I titled it This May Not End Well? Yeah, and I said that earlier. I told him if they come in here, man, we can play any game she wants, man. Even the ones I hate, which is pretty much all of them. But the only thing I said to him, I said the same thing to you. I was just like, well, after 15 tries, he actually fucking finally got us. And he was like, yeah, I'll admit that. And that was the last I heard about it. I just sent him a message saying, like, it was better than fucking Clash and Backlash, but I'm still okay. Just wait until fucking SummerSlam, because, like, Night of Champions, fucking 3 championship matches, fucking Trick Williams and Ricky Saints. Something about Trick Williams as U.S. champion is just not clicking with me. I don't know what he's good. I have no quarrels with him, but like something about him as champion is just not working with me. And like I told you about the EO and Liv thing. Something seemed weird with that. And they did kind of get me with the Oba and Uso thing because there was no Brock. that one kind of, I was like, really? Okay, interesting. So that's the only thing he said so far was he was like, yeah, you're right. They got me there. Because I didn't see Sammy fucking winning that. Once he pinned Gunther after the fucking Haluba kick, and he kicked out, I was like, all right, Cody's retaining, you know. Hey, Diana. I'm not surprised he wasn't there. I wouldn't have gone to that show either. If I went to as many shows as he did and then that show was coming up, I wouldn't have fucking gone either. Especially after Backlash and Clash. Fuck that. I wouldn't have gone either. Like Backlash, I was just like, okay, you know what? That was a bad show. Bad shows happen and shit. Lately, they've just been happening a lot. Clash in Italy, though, I was just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Like, Clash in Italy is when it finally just, clicked in my brain where I'm just like, all right, now they're just fucking with us. Now they're just purposely trying to piss us off. I was trying to figure out if I could set up Super Chat earlier, but either A, I couldn't do it from my phone, or B, I don't think I have that feature yet. In fact, let me see if I can do that. YouTube Studio. Earn. Supers. How the fuck? Oh my god, I watch YouTube every fucking day. How do I not have 3,000 watch hours? Nope, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna leave the fucking TV on one day and just put on fucking YouTube all day. And just fucking let it go. They don't know I'm not really watching it. All I do is watch fucking YouTube. I don't understand how I don't have 3,000 hours of fucking YouTube. Man, I love YouTube. Love it so much. Can't wait to grow up so I can be just like it. All right, I think that's all I'm going to do for right now. I just 2,000. Okay, 3,000 valid public watch hours in the last 365 days. How do I not have that? I like 9 times out of 10, I'm watching YouTube. Like fucking YouTube is winning in this situation, yet I don't know. Good evening. May I ask, why do you take the disc and artwork out? A buddy, we have a video store here in my town, and he's interested in buying just the Blu-ray cases from me. So I'm taking them all out, and I'm gonna sell him the Blu-ray cases. So yeah, that's why I was doing that. Shit show, great name. I love that name, by the way. Welcome to the shit show. That's great. I like that. But yeah, that's why I was taking those out. Everything. Oh fuck! Your profile picture actually says "Welcome to the shit show." That's great. I didn't know that. I have a fucking hat upstairs that says, "What is it? Shit show coordinator." I think that's what the hat says. I think it's a shit show coordinator. Very cool. Thank you for it. No problem. Thank you for participating, shit show. I was going to ask you last night, what did you think of the Life is Strange pictures? I saw one that had Max with tattoos, and I was like, okay, I don't know where we're going with that one. You know, I don't know if that was just the girl herself with tattoos, and they're gonna digitally delete them for the show or something like that, or if we're gonna have a Max with tattoos. If we have a Max with tattoos, I don't know how I feel about that. You know, the look of Max, I think is, I don't know, like I don't want to say childlike, but I don't know. I guess like maybe once we see her in the whole Jane Doe T-shirt and all that good noise and shit like that, I think maybe I'll have a different tone. But Chloe, the way they made Chloe look so far from the one little snippet that I've seen, I don't know. I see they're doing something different with it, but not too outrageous. So like, I have no issue with it so far. You know. And considering they start filming next week, those could just be test photos for all I know. So they could just be testing shit out and they took a photo just for shiggles. Who knows? So it could just be all be test photos. That could be not what the final look is going to be. You know? I just want to super chat just so I can try and make money. It's not a guarantee, but it's a try. Remember when I actually tried to be a YouTuber back in 2020? That was a fun time. Is that fireworks or fucking... People have been lighting off fireworks like one a day around here, so... Oh, okay. I guess not. I used to have a schedule and shit. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go live on Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. And then there'll be a video on Monday or Tuesday and shit, right? That was like my schedule and shit. You know, I was like, yeah, I got this shit down and everything. And then, you know, there's only so many times you can be accused of something that you didn't do. And people are just like, no, fuck you. You did do it. And before you can just be like, all right, you know what? I'm good. And then when you do get back into the rhythm of it, you're like, all right, it's time to make a video again. And you make a 30-minute video and they just dislike it within 4 minutes. I was like, all right, well, that's enough making videos. Is it 3,000 watch hours from people watching you or watching? I would assume watching videos. That's what it says. Oh, well, here, this is what it says. Here, hold on. It doesn't really specify. Last night got like fucking 1,000 views. Look at that shit. Dashboard. Oh no, content. Okay, so we go to content, we go to earn, we go to supers. Okay, so requirement, eligibility, or I should say, 500 subscribers. So fuck, I worked my ass off to get 1,000 for no fucking reason. I could have did it with 500. 3 video uploads, which is such a fucking weird number to have, which I guess, like, I think, like, even with all my privated videos and shit, I think I'm up to, like, 1,500 videos, I'm going to say. I'm not sure. And that's, like, including, like, deleted ones, like, ones I've gotten rid of, you know, like, the final count, I think, is, like, 1,500, I want to say. But it just says 2,741 valid public watch hours. You know, I need 3,000, and I have fucking, you know, this is what I have in the last public. I have 2,200 valid public short views. See, this one just says views. See, this one's more fucking explanatory. 2,200 valid public short views, and I also need 3 million in the last 90 days. Yeah, if 3 million people saw my shorts in 90 days, I'd probably fucking shit my pants. Earn from ads and watch YouTube Premium on the watch page. What? So, yeah, that's what I'm dealing with here. That's 3,000 hours that other people have to watch your video. Oh, really? Oh, man. Well, that fucking thing is misleading. Oh, well. I'll never get there. I don't know. I got 6 months left. It says in a year, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should antagonize that group of people. Just go over there and start shit, make them come over here. But no, that'll cause a whole other fucking mess. I know the shorts one. That's the one that's like watch hours. 3,000 valid public watch hours on long form videos within the past 30 or 3 million valid shorts within the past 90. Yeah, there's no way I'd get that one. Nick just gave me a thumbs up and he was like, yeah, I was bothered by Seth winning. So, you know. How long have I been on YouTube? Too damn long. I started doing YouTube back in 2009. Back when you only had like a 10-minute time limit on videos and shit. You only had 10 minutes to get your shit out. Then they upped it to 15. I remember when they upped it to 15 and it was just like, it was like somebody turning on the fucking air conditioner, man. It was just like, oh God, yes. I have a little bit more time to play with, and then that's when they're just like, all right, fuck it. Just upload whatever amount of time you want. And it was like, okay, cool. I can work with that too, But now I don't really post content. I just live stream really. I was on YouTube on the same week it was released. Didn't make an account to. Yeah, like I've said before, like I was on YouTube before I started making videos. I only made an account because like this is when YouTube first started getting like movies. They would get like movies and like a handful of them, not the ones they have now, but they would get like a handful of fucking movies. And like, there'd be like some kids flick, some comedy, some horror, some, a little bit of everything, just a handful of them. And they had Cheech and Chong's next movie. And at the time, it'd been a while since I watched it. I'm like, well, fuck, it's right here on YouTube for free. Fuck, I'll just watch it. So I clicked it. And they're like, well, this is a rated R movie. In order to verify your rate, you need to make an account. And I was like, man, fuck. So I made the fucking account. So then I sat and watched Cheech and Chong's next movie. And after it was done, I was just like, well, maybe I should upload something. And I used to make these quote unquote short films. They weren't really films. Back in high school. So I uploaded one of those and it didn't do anything. It was really, nobody really gave a shit. And I understand it's your first video. It's not going to be like instant, but like, I think it was up for like a month and like nobody gave a shit. So I was just like, whatever. And I let that one go. And then finally is when I saw the DVD shit. And that's when, we all know, or most of us know the story from fucking that. I heard YouTube is the second biggest search engine right behind Google. YouTube is only getting bigger and bigger each year. It's amazing. If you mean it's amazing, as in like it's amazing that it's getting bigger and bigger each year, I'll give you that. If you mean YouTube is amazing, I will respectfully disagree, sir. Although, like I've said, I always attack YouTube, but like I will say, compared to their safety features now, compared to where they were in 2020, it's miles ahead. I'll give them that much. I love how we finally got a new speaker in here tonight, finally, and his name is Shit Show. I love that. Where the fuck has Paul been? Speaking of new people, where the fuck has Paul been? Paul likes the fucking games and shit we play, man. He don't fucking come and shit lately, I pretty much watch YouTube for everything. Live news, documentaries, so much. I mean, that's me now. Like, I have different streaming services and shit, but like generally when I come home from work, when I'm done here and I go upstairs to fucking watch other bullshit, generally I'm watching YouTube. You know, every now and then I'm like, fuck that, I'm gonna pop in a DVD or Blu-ray or whatever, and I'll hop over to Disney Plus every now and then, maybe watch some Simpsons or what did I watch recently? Man, that sounds really fucking close to the house. What the fuck is going on up there? That's at the neighbor's house. That's not my problem. Unless they come over here. What about yeah. Well, Richard lives in the UK, so he's on a different. You know, right now it's midnight over there. You know, so like that's why we don't see Richard that much and shit. You know, but yeah, I like Richard too. Richard's cool and shit. Yeah, but that's why we don't see Richard that often. You know, because he's a very he's a late owl and shit. But I like Richard too. Like I was weary about Paul. Yeah, I'm still a little weary about Paul because y'all know how I am with fucking new people and shit. You know, I always get a little concernicus with new people around here, considering our fucking track record around here. But Paul was working himself in pretty nicely. He was playing games with us and shit like that. You know, so I was like, right on. I guess Paul can get funky with us on certain nights. You know. The one that still gets me to this day, were you? I think you were maybe here for it, Elijah, but were you here for Mickey? Yeah, Clint hasn't been in a while either. Fucking Kevin hasn't been in. When you started YouTube, was it the same type of content back then, or did you develop? Man, that question is so fucking like, well, you wasn't here. Oh, okay, I'll tell you the Mickey story in a minute. But that question is so well thought out. Like I'm such a sophisticated YouTuber that like I kind of fucking just don't even want to answer it because it's such a sophisticated question. But I will answer it. No, I did DVD update commentary. I did DVD update content and shit back then. I'm assuming you're new around here. I do have a podcast on this channel called Stories No One Asked For. If you are interested, I do have an episode all about YouTube and how I got into it and such like that. So if you want to check it out later, it's here. Yeah, I did DVD content for a while. Like, hey guys, I went to Walmart. I bought this. Look at this. It's awesome, isn't it? And then like I just got bored with it after a while. I started branching out to other shit. You know, like all right, I made like a little documentary series for a bit. I made lip singing videos and shit for a while. You know, just like whatever I thought would be fun, I would make. But with YouTube comes a lot of negativity. And when you're getting like actual death threats because you did a movie review, that's when I was just like, that's when it stopped being fun, and it became like more like today, even today, like I said, I hate YouTube. I hate using YouTube in the sense of like, hey, I'm live right now, guys. Like watching YouTube, no issues. Well, there is one issue, but whatever. Everybody's heard me bitch about that fucking issue before. I'm not going to get into it again. But when it comes to like using YouTube and everything like that, I fucking can't stand it. I forgot where I was going with that story. Developed as a creator, which, God, it's so eloquent. I guess the short answer to that question would be no. No, I never really developed as a creator. I mean, I tried. I did put in the old college effort there for a while, man. I had a long form series there for a while. Game On, had a whole connecting story and world and all this shit. And every now and then, I still think of like shit to do with those characters and everything like that. What else? I mean, we used to do taste test, fucking board game updates. I got out of the DVD game, went to the board game thing for a while. It's been a real like hodgepodge of shit that I've done around here. So like the short answer, did I develop as a creator? Fuck no. You know, have I done other shit? Yeah. Has any of it worked? Fuck no. Do I keep doing it? Yeah. Like tonight, like, you know, our usual crowd is not coming in tonight and shit because 2 birthdays are going on. So that's why I put in the title, like, I don't think it's going to work out well, you know, and shit. What was I going to say? Fuck. See, I lost that train of thought. Oh, I forgot. Short answer, no. Let's just leave it at that. Short answer, no. I appreciate your answer. It does take courage to get in front of a camera and post any kind of content. So I'll give you all the props in the world for doing that for many years. Yeah. Yeah, it's just the negativity I can't take. Because, like, look at the people who have succeeded on YouTube. Look at the people who have gotten to that upper echelon of, like, I guess you could say fame and stardom on YouTube. People, I mean, even people that I don't necessarily enjoy, people like PewDiePie. I'm like, fuck, if I could have just screamed at a video game for fucking 10 minutes, I would have did that fucking years ago. You know, just screaming at a game for 10 minutes and people would have loved that. Fuck, I would have did that. But like when you're making stuff and like, yeah, you don't have the most professional equipment and all that good stuff. But when you're uploading stuff that's like a half an hour long and quote unquote work goes into that. And when the video is only up for 4 minutes and people are just disliking it, just to dislike it, it's just like, what am I even fucking doing here? You know, if you're not going to be given a chance, it's like when you're at a job. You know, if you walk into that job like one day, I'm going to be fucking running this place. And then you get there and you just know for sure that you're only going to get above this level. You're only going to get to this level because nobody else is going to let you get past there. Then what's the point? You know, and that's how I feel about YouTube because it's just like I'm not going to keep putting fucking work into other videos and shit and make it like a half an hour long and then people like this 5 minutes after it goes up dislike like fucking then what am I doing? You know, if I'm not going to be given a chance to succeed, then like fucking I'm not going to waste my time. You know, and same with the live streams. Even though I live stream like fucking every weekend and shit, like I'll be in here live and shit. We'll get like 9 people watching, and as you see Stug here. You know, Stug will be in here talking with one of the other people who generally show up, and then it'll just drift back down to 2. Like nobody new talks. You're like one of the rare new people. I think you're the second new person who has talked in here since Jennifer. Because we've had Jennifer talk, and then the next one was probably Paul. And I mean like you know, like what's the word I'm looking for here? Genuinely, that's the word I was looking for. Genuinely talk. I'm not talking about the assholes who came in, fucking all that bullshit. I'm not talking about that. I'm like the third person because Jennifer finally spoke up and started talking, and then you know we had all of our bullshit in between, you know, and then we have all the people who come in and raid and shit like that. Then we finally had Paul you know, speak. Hey guys, what's going on? You know, and then finally we have Shit Show here, who to my knowledge at this moment hasn't done anything egregious, you know, so. Oh, okay, the Mickey story. All right, so check this out. So we used to do the WWE 2K streams for 2K22. This is when it was Leo and Jason just coming to it. And we do fucking live commentary for them, and there was stories and everything like that. I'd have a whole card, everything printed out. So all of a sudden, this cat Mickey comes in one night. And he's like, hey, guys. And we're like, hey, Mickey, what's up? You know. And he's like, I found you from Movie Chat, which AKA Richard, you know? And we're like, oh, cool, Richard, awesome, man. You fucking welcome in and shit. So we kept going with the stream, no problem. Right? One night, Richard came in. I was like, Richard, I met your boy Mickey. And he was like, who? I was like, Mickey. He came in and said he came from your stream and shit. He was like, I don't know who you're talking about. And I was like, that's weird, but All right. So the next WWE stream we did, Nikki comes in. Right now, we had characters for Nick and Shelby. I made Nick and Shelby a tag team. They were in the tag team division. They were already 3-time tag team champions. Meanwhile, I think I was either in the world title scene at the time or I was in the TV title scene at the time. I was in one of those two. All of a sudden, Mickey comes in and just fucking, he's like, how come Nick and Shelby never get fucking title out? He didn't say fucking, but he was like, how come Nick and Shelby never get title opportunities? And I'm like, they're getting a tag title match right now. And he's like, no, I mean, how come they never get singles opportunities? It's always artists. And I'm like, you do realize this is all make-believe, right? Like, we're not really competing for this shit, right? He was like, no, because you're always ahead of them. And I'm like, well, one, they're a tag team. Hence why they're in the tag team division. You know? And then that was it. I just blocked them because I was just like, you're getting a little too worked up over this. You know? Like when Jason loses in that game, he's like, fuck, I lost. That sucks and everything. And he moves on. But like, Mickey's watching like Nick and Shelby like lose in a tag team match. And he's like, this is bullshit. That fucking artist gets all the opportunities. I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with this cat, man. But like, fucking, we had to get rid of him. You know? Ooh, that's nice. It was just so weird because like we never saw somebody so fucking, I don't even want to say mad. They were just like, you know, how come they never get opportunities? I'm like, they're fucking fighting for the tag titles right now. Like, what the hell is your deal, dude? You know, funny thing is they lost that night. You know, so didn't really help their case any. Yeah, he knew I was not playing it and everything. Everything was simulated. But it was just fucking huge. I mean, like, he really took it personal. You know? Oh, like he was really fucking, he really took it personal and shit. I think it was just more like a fucking, like, I hate you. I think it was like somebody from the podcast who was trolling. Because we had people on the podcast when it was all three of us on there, and you know, they were always doing the like, you owe Nick and Shelby money thing. And I'm just like, no, I don't owe them anything. They're like, well, you borrowed money from them. I'm like, I never borrowed money from Nick. I don't know where you're getting that one from. You know? I mean, not Nick. Shelby did pull my ass out of a fire one time. Metaphorically speaking, that is. That's probably where that rumor got started, but other than that, yeah. And there was one other time that I borrowed money from Shelby, but I paid it back right away. I borrowed $75 from him, and I paid it back right away. If I finish them, yeah, I'm almost done. Yeah, I still got a good amount to go. Nemesis! Tell the best high V stories, bro. Man, which ones have I fucking... Oh, look, and Jason, fuck, let me take some gummy shit. No, I'm not telling a Hy-Vee story until I get put in a fucking movie, man. This motherfucker making a movie like every week and shit, and he's never like, hey, Will, you want to be like the voice of Bigfoot or something? Even though I'm sorry, I know it's your movie and everything, but like fucking Bigfoot backrooms, what the fuck were you on when you were like, I could do that? Listen, like clown in a cabin. All right, I can wrap my head around that one. Dude, if I can be in a movie, I'm interested. If you got money to fix my teeth, then like fucking, you don't even have to pay me. I am not watching anything having to do with Sean. And Amity, and then the one thing you do want me to watch with Sean is something called Amityville Shark House. If the Amityville franchise was a person, it'd just be like, I can't boast. You know, like fucking, it's like, what else can you do to this fucking franchise? You know? I'm tired, boss. That's what it, yeah, that's the fucking, that's the fucking phrase I was looking for. It's like, all right, Amityville, we got another movie for you. It's like, I'm tired, boss. It's like, no, this one's gonna be good. What is it? Amityville Backrooms. No, I don't want to do it. No, this one's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, I promise. Amityville's like, fuck. All right, fine. You know, and a couple months go by, you're like, okay, Amityville, we're making another movie. And it's like, fuck, no. What is this one? It's like, Amityville Karen? No, I'm done. Fucking, we passed abusing, man. We're at fucking necrophilic now with the Amityville. It's dead. Y'all have fucked the corpse. You know, fucking the casket would close. Y'all done pried that bitch open and fucked the corpse inside. Will you be doing a podcast? Fuck no, we ain't doing Night of Champions. I'm not upset about it. I'm shocked by it because, like, once he kicked out of once Gunther kicked out of the haluva kick from the corner, I was like, well, that's it. Cody's retaining, you know. But they got me for once. Out of the 15 times Triple H was like, tonight there's going to be huge surprise. I don't know why he's Donald Trump all of a sudden, but out of tonight there's going to be 15. There's going to be many surprises. He finally got me with one. You know, that was a terrible Triple H, but you get my point. You know, like fucking all these pay-per-views, he's like, tonight expect big. Why does it keep turning into Trump? Tonight expect big surprises. And I'm like, all right, what's going to happen here? You know, and fucking nothing would happen. Nothing of significance would fucking happen. And I'm just like, I'm gonna light that man on fire. You know, but tonight he actually did get me. I'll give him that. Amityville Shark House was $40,000 budget. There were people who woke up that morning and said, all right, kids. All right, wife. I'm going to set. I'm gonna make some coffee for everybody, you know, and everything. They're like, what movie are you working on, honey? Amityville Shark House. And they're like, no, really, what movie are you working on? No, that's it. I'm gonna go brew some coffee. I'm gonna go make crafty for everybody. You guys have a good day here, okay? I'll bring home dinner. You know, and he fucking went to work and he was all fucking happy just to be on a movie set, just making coffee and bagels and everything for Amityville Shark House. And then when the movie came out, man, he sat the wife and kid down to watch that movie, and they were so disappointed in him, but they saw the sparkle in his eye when his name showed up in the credits at craft service and everything. They're like, look, that's my name, and they're just like, it sure is, honey, it sure is, you know. And he was so excited, they just couldn't break it to him that the movie was just like, why, you know. Oh, Lionsgate put their name on that shit. You're tearing me apart, Lionsgate. All right. Will is actually a good actor. I remember your old YouTube movies. You were making movies for me. I would make Game On. You know, what can I say? I can act. At least I think I can. I used to do monologues and shit on Facebook. First, we need some sour cream and onion chips, man. So, okay. Sorry. We need 2 big pizzas, man. Everything on them. Water, whole lot of water. Okay. I used to know that by heart. That and the Chasing Amy one. I used to know the Chasing Amy fucking monologue by heart too. I think fucking hold on. Let me see if I can do it without looking it up. Let me see how far I can do it without looking it up. Hold on. You're chasing Amy. What? I said you're chasing Amy. Don't look so surprised. Fat boy here always comes to me. Yeah, that's Jay's line. Doesn't really matter. All right. And then a couple of years ago, me and this chick, Amy, we were together. Fuck, I lost it right there. Damn. Oh wait, no. So there's me and Amy. We're all big time in love, right? Um, so there's me and Amy. We're all big time in love. Fuck. I used to know that like off the back of my hand. I went to get surgery on Friday. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. Right when they gave me amnesia. Man, they gave me amnesia? Fuck. I'd sue that hospital for malpractice, but that's just me. Sounds like a solid case to me, but hey, you do you. You know. Great seeing you, bro. Got to go to In-N-Out Burger with the wife. Great show. Kevin Smith is still my goat. I'll hit you up. Amityville House Party 5. Oh my god. You know what? I take back what I said. I don't want to be an actor unless you can fix my teeth. Then we'll talk. $40,000 budget. Yeah, I think we can squeeze some money out of there for that. Then I can be a movie star. Jason, it's weird that the hospital didn't have backup generators. I thought it was called amnesia. No, that's called anesthetic. Amnesia is a condition when your mind doesn't remember things. Kind of like you see in sitcoms when somebody gets hit in the head and they're just like, what? Who are you people? Oh, we got to hit her in the head again so she remembers. Bonk. Oh, hey, I remember. You know, that's amnesia. Although amnesia doesn't really work like that. At least not to the degree sitcoms make it. Can you imagine having open heart surgery and fucking, oh, fuck that noise. Okay, considering the only fucking word that I can, the only two words that I can recognize on there are Jason from. Who the fuck is it? Mark? Who is this? Mark Hudson? No. Mark Markham? No. Mark Hammond. Mark Harmon. There it is. Sorry. I was like, fuck, I don't know who the fuck this is. Did I miss any matches on Night of Champions? What was before Jey Uso's match? Oh, you missed it right before Jey Uso's match, man. They had a fucking six woman tag team bra and panties match, man. They fucking brought those back from the good old days. I was like, fucking hey, man, this is old school right here. You know, so it was actually pretty entertaining. You know, you should go back and watch it. Ooh, plus AAA is tonight too. That's gonna be fun. Man, you've been missing the media nights, Jason. Man, I've been pulling out some cool shit. It's Oba the second black man. Well, technically, I mean, The Rock is part black. I mean, technically, we count The Rock. But like, no, Don Morocco was what, Hawaiian? Yeah, Don Morocco was Hawaiian. And then Savage, Hacksaw, Brett, Owen, Triple H, Austin Triple H, I should say. Austin, Triple H, Ken Shamrock, I think won. Billy Gunn, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, William Regal, Sheamus, some fuck reason. Yeah, Booker, The Rock, and Obafemi. Jason, is your girlfriend going to visit you at the hospital? No, she don't drive. That bitch have feet, don't she? I'm pretty sure she could use an e-bike. I can't get over that question earlier. Like, is this the same content you've always done, or have you developed as a creator? I'm like, the fuck kind of. That is like the most sophisticated question that's ever been asked in my chat. That is fucking. Usually Leo used to come in here and ask fucked up shit, man. But like that is the opposite end of the spectrum of fucking questions that I've ever been asked in here, and it's fucking glorious. Have you developed as a creator? Whew, man. Fuck. Damn shame I had to say no. I'm like, short answer, no. Haven't learned. In the words of Johnny Knoxville, 15 years, haven't learned a goddamn thing. Or not even 15 years. Fucking 2009. So 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 15 years, yeah. I'm going to sell that, and you can't ride e-bikes on the highway. Not with that attitude, you can't. See, Jason, you can't spell can't without can. That's what I was telling my mom last night, because after I got off the live, I went and talked to my mom for a bit, and we were talking about that. And I kept saying that to her, because they talked about going to the bowling alley recently, the same bowling alley that we went to as a kid. And I was just like, is it all the same, or is it like updated? She was like, it's all the same. The only thing that's different, like the bowling alley I went to as a kid had the fucking, if you remember in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure where Napoleon is like changing his fucking score, on the overhead fucking screen and shit like that. That's what we had at the bowling alley and shit as a kid. They got rid of that, and they have like the digital shit that most bowling alleys have now. Other than that, she said it's completely the same, right? So she was like, I mainly go for the food now and everything and watch the kids play, and I yell out stuff at them. And I was just like, well, Mom, you can still bowl. You got to get to like the little kiddie ramp and everything and push the ball down. She was like, I am not doing that. That is embarrassing. I can't do that. I was like, the only way you can spell can't is with can. She was like, I am not doing that. So did you beat Blair Witch again? I seen one night you went live, but with my elbow, it was really hurt. It took me 2 nights to beat it. I did it. I had to do 2 sessions on Thursday because it cut off for some reason, and then Friday night I finished it. Well, she can't ride e-bikes on the highway. Well, fucking not with that attitude, she can't. Like, fucking, you gotta have a positive attitude about it. She won't ride it. I want to sell it and Back tire keeps going flat. I'll trade you a dog for the bike. Need a little more. What did your girlfriend say about your elbow? She was, nothing. Let's just fuck. Good. Now, what I'm going to do with this? Heck. Oh, I got some cherry in there. I'm going to chase it with some lemon. Just a little bit. That's all you need. My girlfriend made me promise I would sell it, but I was already going to. I know I had a friend at Hy-Vee. Her name was Alexa. I used to call her Alexa. Alexa was going to college, and she bought herself a scooter because scooters are real big around here. Like the college kids, they love, like, we have like so many scooter shops around here because the college kids will buy them to get around town because they're street legal. They'll buy them to get around town, and then they sell them like at the end of the semester and shit because they don't fucking need them anymore, right? So Lexa bought a scooter thinking like, oh, fuck, man, I'll buy this. I'll get around town, shit like that, right? But she was like, I got to teach myself how to ride it. I was like, right on. So we used to work at customer service together and shit. And about a month went by. No, it was actually a couple months. A couple months went by. I finally asked her. I was like, oh, yeah, how's the fucking the scooter working out for you? She was like, oh, I wrecked it. I was like, oh my God, did you? She was like, yeah, I wrecked it and scraped my arm and leg really bad. I'm never going to ride that again. And before I could even fucking ask, I was just like, ooh, can I? Because at the time, I didn't have a car or anything like that. I walked to work and everything. She was like, yeah, I sold it to a friend for $400. I was like, no, I would have bought that, man. I would have bought it for fucking $400, you know? I want an adult tricycle. Are there a lot of people in your neighborhood? Oh, yeah, that lemon and that cherry in there. Oh, that's good. It's a three-wheel bike. Yes, there's a lot of people in my neighborhood, but they look cool. Who, the people in your neighborhood or the fucking adult tricycle? Man, it sucks I was able to squeeze out a fucking 4-day weekend and fucking do a bunch of lives and everything. Tonight's like the one night nobody can show up. The bike looks cool. Okay. Whatever floats your boat, man. Me and Elijah are gonna race on them. Okay, you two have fun. You two can get your adult tricycles and race on them, and get your new Velcro shoes, and you can have your stuffed animal ride with you on the back and everything. Don't just wow me. Fuck off. Fucking bite me. Fucking just wow. You know, I think you and Diana fucking abused the fucking just wow with me, and it kind of hurts my feelings. Well, let me look up some fucking short films, I guess. There is one short film I wanted to fucking. Yep, here it is, right here. Okay, good. All right. We'll wait for Jason to show off his fucking tricycle, and then was it this one? I don't know. I don't think he. Ooh, Laura living backwards might work. Okay. Why is the seat so fucking small? It looks like it would hold like one of my ass cheeks. My ass, like What do you got to say now, Elijah? I don't hear you talking shit now. We ride at dawn. Wow. Just to smite me. They got electric ones. If you wreck a fucking electric tricycle, give up all modes of transportation at that point. If you tip over a fucking tricycle, then bikes, skateboards, fucking tricycles, fucking unicycles at that point, fucking, they're just not for you at that point. You know how hard it is to fucking wreck a tricycle or a bike with training wheels? You know how hard that is? I'm telling you, man, if you wreck a fucking tricycle, man, like, the only way you could possibly wreck a tricycle is like somebody hits you. Like that's the only way at that point. Like you have to ride out into the middle of a street and Taylor, happy birthday, Taylor. Man, that's fucked up that Taylor shows up on her birthday and not Death Punch. You know, I'm getting real tired of Death Punch's shit. And as a birthday present, fucking, if I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I take back those words that I hurt you. And you say, here it comes. I don't know why I said the things I said. I don't know why I did the things I did. Words are like a knife, they can cut deep inside. But words are like rags, they wound some. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. Dolly Parton, fucking fucking what the fucking good other than Jolene, is there another fucking good Dolly Parton song? Oh, okay. Fuck. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. It's a what's the fucking next line? No, come in here. I told him last night that if y'all come in here, we'll play any game you want. What the fuck you mean you're gonna go hang out with them? Like fucking y'all are in two entirely different countries. Yep, she's gone. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Just Jason and Diana left. Yep. Tomorrow is another day. Oh. Although I say it's gone better than I thought it was going to be in my head. I seriously thought it was just going to be me talking to fucking Elijah for like the last hour, but other people have shown up. So can't believe I forgot the words of 9 to 5. I know 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. You just lose your mind. Fucking, I can't remember. Jason, how fast do those bikes go? And he's gone. Well, it's going better than I anticipated. I've only seen senior citizens. That's why once you said adult tricycle, I'm just like, there are a lot of people in your neighborhood, bro. You sure you want to be seen riding one of those? Diana are still here. Yeah, because fuck sentences. Like even Nemesis came in. I didn't see that one coming. You know, fucking Nemesis came in. I was like, the fuck? All right. Typing with one hand. I'm eating with the other hand. I don't know why, but the typo that I always make when I always try and capitalize I, it always does this. And like when I used when I used to say I love you to somebody, it would always I would always do this as the typo. I'm like, I love you, you know. Every now and then, like if I'm typing like quote unquote my name, for some reason I'd sometimes hit this. I'm like, art tits? No. This one's more common though. I'm like, art toast. Yeah, I guess. Like I can't tell you how many times I've fucking read like yeah, because I always reread my shit to make sure we're good and everything, and I can't tell how many times I've fucking put an O instead of a fucking capital I. I'm just like, fuck, man. That's why sometimes I'm just like, I'll pull one of these out. Fucking, love you. Because like fucking, I don't want to deal with the fucking you and yoy and fucking, I don't want to deal with it. Our tits in your name from now on. Why I gotta make fun of my man boobs? Nah, that is not my name for now. I don't like it. You know what I just thought about doing, but I'm not gonna do because it'd be too fucking like every time I go live, it'd just be like a pain in my ass. I was thinking about putting something different in the background every time. Like, okay, like instead of Tessa Blanchard, like next time, like fucking put like fucking JoJo back here. Like put the JoJo Monopoly back here and shit. And then next time I'm live, there'll be something else back there. you know. But like, I think I would run out of shit real quick, you know. Like I'm already looking around the room, like fucking, like what would go back there next. You know, like most of them would end up being board games. Some of it would be shit you wouldn't even be able to see. You know, like I'm looking at this Mr. Bucket board game over here. I'm like, that'd be kind of funny to put it behind there. All of a sudden, just Mr. Bucket hanging out behind me. I do have a wooden poster of Birds of Prey, the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. I've looked into a green screen once or twice, and yeah, my computer can do it. And I think there's like something on YouTube that can actually see a green screen or something like that. I don't know. I'd have to look into it again. But I don't know. I don't think the cost of it is worth anything to me. By which I mean, like, I don't see a point in getting one if I'm not going to see a return on it. Like, I'm okay with my books being back there. I'm very proud of those. You know, the X-Files, that just chills back there now. That should really get moved upstairs, though. With the other complete series I got. You know, the Trident. I kind of like the Trident because I didn't even know I still had the Trident. That was cool. I like having Jeanette Lee back there because, like, that was one of that's one of my fucking white whales of autograph collecting, was fucking trying to get a Jeanette Lee, and I got it like right at the tail end of my collecting. Like it's probably one of the last 3 autographs I bought. Like, no shit. I think I bought that, a Tessa Blanchard, and I don't even know. I know I bought 3 right at the very end when I stopped giving a shit. You know? And I do like this Tessa Blanchard. I just got tired of it sitting over there, just in a pile of fucking bullshit. So I was just like, yeah, it might look good in the background, but not in the back room. It look good in the back rooms too. But I don't know. I just feel like I actually like this photo over better, believe it or not. But like, it is smaller, so I'm just like, So like, if it goes back, yeah, it's gonna be really small. You know, I don't know. Ooh, can you get your hands on free big cardboard box? Then you can back a flat background and then add a poster on it. That's more work than what I just fucking suggested to do. You're like, if I can get a piece of cardboard and if I can hang it in the background and then put a poster on. No. Like, the whole story was to tell you how lazy I fucking am. And you're just like, I'm going to suggest more work. No. Oh, now that you've seen Clue, Elijah, this will make more sense to you now. A little bit. But this was like my plans back in the day to make a newer edition of Clue based on the fucking movie. And it was going to have like 3 more characters, 3 more rooms, plus it was going to be a 3D build. Like, if you check that out right there, it was going to be like a stacked board and everything. And I even bought the materials to make it, and I just never fucking finished it. Yeah, I still have the blueprints for it. It was like back in 2020. If you ever see anything, if I ever show anything that's written on yellow fucking legal pad, more than likely it's from 2020. I bought a yellow legal pad back then to like, oh, okay, I got an idea, and fucking we'd scribble notes and shit on it, or I would. What the fuck is we? I'd scribble notes on it and like fucking come up with shit. I threw it away a while ago, but like we had the the plans for like Taylor as a fucking RC remote control car, would it play better than it? It wouldn't play better in a sense of like, oh, this is a better way to play the game. It would just be more of an expansion. So, like in the original Clue, I believe you had 6 characters, right? Plum, mustard, scarlet, white. Plum, mustard, scarlet, white, peacock, green. Yeah, so you had 6. This one expands it to 9. You know, instead of I don't know why I held up 8 fingers for 9, but instead of 6 weapons, there'd be 9 weapons, which so oh no, there were 7 suspects because there was mustard, right? Okay, so mustard, green, plum, Miss White, Scarlet, and Peacock were the original fucking people, right? So then the new one would add the police chief that was in the movie, Yvette, and Wadsworth. Those would be the 3 suspects added. There would also be 3 new rooms that would need to be added. So there would be a bedroom, an attic, and a shower. Those would be the 3 new rooms. In fact, no, I think it's 4 new rooms. Yeah, there's a basement too, isn't there? No, there's not a basement. Okay, I thought I added a basement. Oh, the attic took place in the basement. That's right. Okay. And then the weapons were a revolver, candlestick, rope, pipe, knife, revolver. Oh no, wrench. I'm sorry, wrench. And then we added poison, axe, and brass knuckles. You know, so have you ever heard of Run the Gauntlet, Elijah? God, I hope you've heard of that. Is that a PC game? Okay, no. Run the Gauntlet is a website where they show you increasingly fucking horrific videos, and the object is like you have to watch them. You can't turn away. You can't pause them or anything like that. And you have to see if you can make it through all 20 videos and shit. I was like, man, that might make a good fucking live one night. But like the videos in there are fucking like horrific. You know? Oh yeah, my mom would fucking win that. She'd be like, right on. You know? You know, there is a safe for work version of it. Oh, fuck it, let's do it. Fucking, we're the only 2 people here. The Gauntlet. They have a cringe version. Okay. I guess I actually have to go to the website. All right. Run the Gauntlet All right. Oh, yeah. I know. Plus, it's also a video sharing website, too. So I got to get it on the cringe one before I can even share anything. Clean mode, no ads. That'd be great. All right. Shit. All right. No, this is the safe for work mode that they have. So, all right, we're going to see if I can do this here. All right, running the gauntlet cringe edition is a test to see if you can handle watching an hour of cringe. Oh, fuck. This edition is safe for work. It does not contain adult-related content. You must be of any age in your country to proceed. Prepare yourself with snacks. All right. Begin your journey. The proceed button.
Hi, my name is Carla Shaw. You can stop at 5 or 6 stores or just
You're fucking
one.
kidding me.
I don't need friends. They disappoint me.
Hi, I'm Todd LaRue. You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one. I feel like a deer in the headlights of love.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming. You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one.
I am
dumb. You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one. Can I ask you kind of a weird question?
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one.
Is this the same one?
I am the queen of the universe. The waves part, and they engulf me, and the water is warm.
No, because I would have remembered that.
Or just one. I can see the Statue of Liberty from here.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one. I can't stand it when she touches me.
People say that time heals all wounds.
Wow, I can't believe that was the first fucking one. You'd be able. You're gonna win this one, Elijah. Fuck. All right, keep going. All right, that was easy. All right, getting started. Level 2. Awkward kissing on the first date. And you know what? I don't even want to read what it is. I just want to watch it. All right, I'm gonna show blind date. Just the volume at least? Fuck.
Thank you for good evening.
Alex.
Yes?
Come on.
Come on, what?
It's your life. Take a chance.
I'll take a chance when I'm ready. Sorry. I warned you.
I know.
You know, I respect them a little bit for trying to keep going. But fucking okay. All right. First two not so okay. An awkward encounter with a couple on a first date when the chick just isn't into it at all. Watch her attempt to dodge this clueless idiot's attempt to kiss her. Okay. All right, next one. What is this? Mark Zuckerberg, 10 evil seconds. All right.
There's a good chance that most of your users are already on Facebook, and for the ones who aren't, they probably will be soon. Now,
you know, I do find it weird when I do run into people and I'm like, hey, you got a Facebook? And they're like, no. I do find it weird when I do run into people like that, though. I figured at this point, everybody would just fucking have one, you know? All right, that was easy. All right. Tesla Motors to... oh, okay. I think I've seen this. Hold on.
Just a quick follow-up. I've been asking to speak to you now for 2 years.
Nope.
To talk to you, to tell you that I'm also a super genius like yourself.
Okay.
I'm not sorry.
I'm not sure I'm one, but all right.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm just saying serious. This is to all benefit of Tesla shareholders in the world. I am a capitalist like yourself. I am also a level 2 stage. I've been waiting for 10 years now for someone to give me a second look, a full second look. And if they did, they would see a very advanced mind in front of them. So I'm asking you today, can you give me a second look?
Okay. I mean, I'm not sure what a second look in what I'm not sure in what regard.
I would like to come on board as vice chairman of Tesla.
Yeah, he's serious, dude.
Well, we don't really have a vice chairman spot, but yeah, I mean, I think that's you know, I don't think I'd have to say no. I'm probably sorry.
I'm sorry. I can also apply for a future CEO position, but I would at least I would like to come on the board of the directors. I apologize. This is to the benefit of Tesla shareholders.
I think we need to move on to another question. My apologies.
I apologize. Thank you for your time.
All right.
Fucking Elon was fucked up in that one. He was like, he was fucked up on that one. Whoo, okay. All right. We're still trucking along here. Level 5. High school rap battle. Oh, I'm not even going to read this.
They all smack this guy. Why you got me battling to whack this guy from St. Matthew High? It's like you because my raps are fly. And I know everyone in your fucking school wish you're the one in the car crash that died.
Fuck you! Fuck you! What the fuck is your problem, buddy? Damn. Fucking run away, buddy! Run away! What the fuck, buddy? Fucking emotional damage! That's all I can think of. Holy fuck! Emotional damage! Holy shit. That was okay. During a high school rap battle, this dumbass thinks bringing up the recent car accident where a couple of their fellow students were killed would go over well with the crowd. Hey, it fucking stopped them. I mean, it stopped homeboy here from saying anything. It may not have been popular with the group, but fucking I respect the fucking play. That's just me. I respect it. Don't hate the player, hate the game. We're so cheesecake parody. All right.
Hi, welcome to the Cheesecake Factory. How are you guys doing today?
Can we get 2 waters, please?
First thing first, I'm your waitress. I'm smart and got my bachelor's degree. But I'm still in the restaurant business. Guess I'm a doctor, giving lessons in allergenics. Should I know if there's gluten in this? Drop it off and check back just like this. Slice of Adam, slice of Craig, slice of Chris. Slip resistant doesn't mean they ain't still slipping. Taking all the orders right, never miss ring. In prep cause we bring an 86 back. Bring the food in, where my drinks at? Martini spilling, you should taste that. We're so fancy, see our tasting clothes. We're the best cheesecake from LA to Buffalo. I'm so sweaty cause I'm on expo. Want to go home cause it's about to snow. Guess said, do you take debit? We only take credit. Our guests from around, they all think that we're whack and ask, where's Penny? And we say, who is that? Donate peanut butter September 1st, you're wanted. Better get it in on time. Or donate money, that's fine. And swear we're gonna give so much that we're the cheesecake that shines. Buffalo is in the slice. Give back and make headlines. Just can't worry about no bad tips, gotta keep that smile. Now tell me who that, do that. Put them straws in mountain mugs, I thought you knew that. CCF, the name's in bold. We've been working, making the cash is always the goal. We're so cheesecake. Linda Caniotti knows we made a calendar with the DTs of Buffalo. We're so cheesecake. We were on Scoops Live. Remember our names got show. Crash the bathtubs. Make side work a priority. Impress the guests. It's so good getting them what they want. Yeah, keep on sweeping it up. Patty paper, breadcrumbs, all the above. Buff wings, make it deluxe. Grab up a towel or you won't get to touch. Ow! Still deciding how you want that. Got my whole section asking how I does that. Hot plate, hands off, don't touch that. Look at it, I bet you wishing you could munch that. It's just the way you like it, huh? Tastes so good, he's wishing you would share a bite. Never turn down cheesecake, turning these tables. Buster's always on the run, like. Where we at? Where we at?
Oh my God.
CCF. Do that. CCF. Where we at? Where we at? CCF. Buffalo.
Holy crap. Yeah, that went on. It feels like a little fucking 10-second clip. I've been like, all right, fucking that wasn't too bad. The fact that it went on for the entire song and it was terrible. The girl just, there was one part you could clearly see she was reading the lyrics off the back of the menu. And oh man, whew, that was rough to get through. What was it? Okay, the Cheesecake Factory in Buffalo parodied. I don't think the Cheesecake Factory did. I think that bitch did it. It goes up for a competition about where they are happy to work. Where they are happy to work there. Fucking okay. That was kind of. That was kind of hard to sit through. I'm not gonna fucking lie. And what is that? Level 6? Oh crap. Joe Biden, creepy kids, and senator's young daughter.
Thank you. Thank you.
Girl wanted none of that shit.
All right. Well, nice to see you guys. Thank you. See you back home, I hope.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you.
Oh, fuck, she started. Look at her. She's like 15 away. What? Look at her.
Thank you.
All right. Well, nice to see you guys. Thank you. See you back home, I hope.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, girl. How she didn't run out of the fucking room, I'll never fucking know. Is that real? I assume it is. It's a fucking. All right, well, that was at least easy to sit through. BuzzFeed 5-word speech at the 18th annual Webby Awards. All right.
The People's Voice winner for overall social presence goes to BuzzFeed. Wow.
Much grateful. Very.
Thanks. Ooh. Buzzy.
What? What the fuck just happened there? BuzzFeed thought they'd be smart giving a quick 5-word speech for the award they won.
The People's Voice winner for overall social presence goes to BuzzFeed. Wow.
Wow.
Much grateful. Very.
Thanks. Ooh. Buzzy.
Okay. Yeah, that one fucking, that could have been the first video we watched. I still can't get over the first video with something that you fucking showed us. Level 8, setting in. We're just now setting in. Grabbing people's phone, pranking the hood. I think I've seen these before, but we'll watch.
What's going on, guys? This is ET, Mo, and this is Oct TV. And today we're back in the hood, this time Brownsville, doing the time check prank.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna go up to people, snatch their phone out of their hands, check the time, give it back. Let's see what kind of reactions we get.
Yo, why you took my phone? Yo, what's going on, man? What's going on? Just take the time. Oh, it's a prank! It's a prank! Yo, bro, I left my phone in the. What are you doing, homie? I just want to check the time. Bro, there's cameras over there. There's cameras.
I picked the wrong price.
Dang. Let me just check the time.
Hey!
You killed this shit like that. Give my fucking phone back, nigga.
Oh shit! Are you serious? Yo, you alright? What happened? You alright? Oh, he took his phone. Nah. That's your phone? That's your phone? Yeah.
I just wanted to check the time. Excuse me, I need to check the time.
Yo, what the fuck, man?
6:20. I'm just checking the time. What's going on, man? Let me just check the time.
I knew that was.
It's a prank! I'm gonna take your phone, faggot.
That's a fast way to get you. Yeah, exactly. That's a fast way to get fucking killed, man. Like fucking. Ooh. Oh, that's it. Oh, I'll say that's it. Oh, but here we go. Girl's reaction to hail destroying her car in Texas storm. Oh wait, I forgot to read that on the last one.
Very depressed, like very mixed up. I don't really. I was telling people I don't even know what to do with the glass. Like, I've never been in this situation. Do I just sweep it off? Do I need to put it in a certain receptacle? I don't even know.
Receptacle? Okay. She really overreacts to what's basically a quick fix job. Do I need to put the glass in a certain receptacle? Like, what the fuck? Like, all right. Honey, it's not that bad. Like, it sucks that it broke, but baby, you'll get it fixed. Price is Right Fest. Oh, fuck.
$550. Linda.
$500.
$500. Melissa.
$4.99.
$4.99. $1. $1.
Woo-hoo!
Somebody got it right on the nose. Let's find out who got it right on the nose and gets an extra $500 right now. Actual retail price, $500. Linda. Linda. 500. Linda. 500. He's 550. She's 500.
That guy's whole day was fucking ruined. That guy's whole fucking day was just ruined right there, man. In a fucking split second, man, he went from like, I'm gonna win a fucking car, I'm gonna win fucking $50,000, to it all just fucking vanishing right there, man. To it all just fucking going away. And you see it on his face. You see when it fucking, I wish I could pause it and show you, but like, you see it on his face and it all just fucking disappears too, man. Whew, that was... I feel bad for him. Jordan Paris fails America's Got Talent 2011 semi-final joke. Okay, I'm just going to read this one. An Australian comedian who stole jokes from his previous set tries to redeem himself. I mean, I see why he's... Before I even watch it, I can understand using jokes from your previous set. There's a joke out there. I want to say his name is... I think it's Ralph Garman. And he was on Last Comic Standing. I think that's the comic. And like every time he'd open his set, the joke was like, wow, he was black. He'd be like, wow, look at all the white people. I haven't seen this last time this many white people were here to see a black guy. It was an auction. And I'm just fucking like, it's funny when you hear it once, but then he'd open every set with it. You know, like, fuck, okay, dude. So like whatever he's about to say, like, we'll see. I don't know. Let's see how it plays out.
Jordan could have skulked away into some corner, but no, he's come back. He's got the guts and he's going to show Australia what he's made of.
The pressure for me tonight will be on. There'll be a lot of people watching to see whether or not I am doing my original stuff. I've really got to step up and show people what I'm made of and show Australia that I can really give it a good crack.
As you've heard, performing to save his reputation and his career tonight, this is Jordan Paris's big chance.
Considering where we're watching this is not going to be good.
Wow. Hey, everybody. It's great to be back. I guess you're wondering, am I going to be doing my own material tonight? Well, the truth is, I just sacked my 2 writers, copy and paste. So now my comedy career looks like it's over. I have to be doing Colgate commercials for the rest of my life. Got to find something I can sink my teeth into. And you know, the funny thing is that like I've been thinking there isn't that much that's original about me anyway. I mean, you only have to look at my tan and my teeth, and to be honest, my teeth aren't even real. I stole them off 2 other comedians. And as you can see, I decided to wear all of them tonight. But you know, it's the great thing about doing what I do is one of the jokes I use is from a UK comedian named Lee Mack, right? And I love Australia. I think we're the smartest country in the world because it took United States 10 years to find Osama bin Laden, but it only took Australia 10 minutes to find out I'm not Lee Mack. So now if I want to do comedy, I've got to move to Pakistan. And I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to end the show.
Oof. Yeah, that was... I thought the copy and paste joke was kind of funny. I sacked my 2 writers, copy and paste. I thought that was pretty fucking good, you know. But yeah, the rest of that was kind of rough. I'm pretty sure it would play even for an Australian crowd. I'm a non-Australian, and like that was kind of fucking rough there. But oof, yeah, okay. I kind of want to look that up and find the rest of that to see what happened. Hold on, let me see this. Hold on. Australia Got Talent comedian. Comedian steals jokes. There it is, right there. He made it to the fucking semifinals. Okay, hold on. We got to take. Hold on, because I gotta see what the judges said after this. Jordan Paris fails America's Got Talent semifinal. So.
And you know, the funny thing is that like I've been thinking there isn't that much that's original about me anyway. I mean, you only have to look. I use it from a UK comedian named Lee. I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to end the show, and I thought of this, and I've got to be honest, I didn't actually write this one, but it goes a little something like this. I started a joke. We started the whole world crying. Oh, no. Yeah. And I started to cry. We started the whole world laughing.
Look what happens when curiosity kills the cat.
Oh, if I'd only seen that the joke was on me. That this joke was on me. Oh yeah, baby. And if I'd only seen that the joke was on me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it.
It's an enormous amount of courage to come back and have another crack because you did get more exposure than Pippa Middleton's bum when you were in the last show, didn't you? Was it hard to come back?
Yeah, it was, man. I was really coming back to sort of have fun, take the mickey out of myself, show people that I'm not afraid to have a joke about myself, and have a bit of a yarn. Obviously, I've got to work on the material a bit. But
I love what you've done here with the shirt, though. That's great. As seen on Today Tonight. That's great work. At least you've embraced what happened.
Absolutely.
And you've come back tonight to give it another crack. Brian.
Do you know what? I felt really sorry for you when all that crap happened.
Damn.
And I really wanted you to do well tonight. I really wanted you to be funny.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether it was the material, because it wasn't as funny, obviously, as the stuff that you did last time.
Yeah.
And that is obviously an experience.
Absolutely.
But I just think it just kind of collapsed tonight.
Yeah.
And you could see you digging yourself deeper and deeper.
Oh, yeah,
in.
I felt that too.
It's hard because you've got a massive audience watching, And
No, it's huge.
If it doesn't work, it didn't work. And I have to say, it was really uncomfortable to watch. And I just think that the whole mess just got the better of you in the end.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really sad for you because you are a top bloke. You're one of the nicest blokes I've met in this show, and you're great to hang out with backstage. And I really wanted to work for you, but it just didn't work.
Thanks, anyway,
Sorry,
Brian. You're a
man.
legend. Appreciate it.
What did you make, Danny?
It was definitely uncomfortable, I think, for everyone. I mean, you took the situation, tried to wrap it up and make the best of it. But I think what you've learned from this is you're very good at the delivery, get some writers on board with you, and you can make it happen. You're definitely made to do this, but just the writing needs a lot more work.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks, Danny.
This guy had a straight face the whole time. I'm trying with his birthday.
Brother.
Oh, brother.
My God. I would say scrap everything that everyone has said and stick to ripping off other people's stuff because your stuff sucks ass. It is not good.
Yeah.
I don't care if you ripped off other people's jokes. You delivered them well.
Yeah.
And I know that in the comedian world, they're against that, and they think you can't do this and you can't do that. I say, don't do your own material, save your own life, and steal other people's gear because that was no good.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You're
bud.
welcome, mate.
Thanks, man.
Come on.
Cheers.
There it is. All right. We're back. There it is. All right. We're back. All right. Let's get back to the gauntlet, I guess, since I was really, I don't even care. I'm not even mad about that one because I after seeing that, whenever I see any America's Got Talent or fucking any country that speaks English, the talents clip, I have to see what the judges say, you know, unless it's one that I've seen before and shit like that. Because there are some like America's Got Talent performances that I just go and fucking watch, you know. But like that one, after watching that, I was like, I gotta see what they fucking say, especially homeboy here. He had like the straightest fucking face I have ever seen in a performance. That dude had no emotion whatsoever, and he didn't hit the X. So that's why I was just like, oh, I gotta see what he said. He was like the white ninja in The Simpsons, where like fucking Marge and Homer were like, all right, come on, let's go inside. And Homer's like, no, the little one hasn't done anything yet. And when he does, it's gonna be really cool. You know, and that's what it felt like to me. I was like, when he says something, it's gonna be something. You know? All right, here we go. Creepy game show host. Perverted 70s game show host tries to kiss all the girls on the show. Oh, it's Richard Dawson.
Oh, yeah. I
Not.
was almost going to call you Lori. How could I miss? Oh, it's very easy. You're both very pretty. And you have green eyes. Blue. Are they? They're not blue. Now, don't tell me that. Look at me a little closer. They're green. So I fooled you. I fooled you. Do you talk about getting married and having a family and things like that? No. You don't? What do you do when you're 11 years old for a date? Where do you go? What are some things you do?
We just walk home from school with each other.
Oh, you walk home from school with each other. Okay, what category? Do you hand out kisses, Jennifer? You look like a young lady who likes to give lots of hugs and kisses out, do you? Hey?
You fucking know?
Not really.
Not really. Not really. Can I have a hug and a kiss? I can't have one?
Mm-mm.
Even if I say and whisper in your ear that, Allison, you're gonna win the show? I still can't have a hug and a kiss? Well, I guess you can't win the show then. If I don't get a hug and a kiss. Yeah, you hear that? Yeah, you hear that? That's a good answer. Oh, you missed.
Stephanie, which category for you?
No kisses. Are you shy?
A bit.
Can I have a little kiss, please? Oh, kiss me off the top of the show. See, she would get a whole bunch of right answers. And you give out kisses, though, don't you, Stephanie?
No.
Oh, you don't, too? How come? Yeah. Okay, we've got Stephanie and Lorraine here in the big family kiss. I couldn't get that kiss earlier. Oh. Oh. The mothers are always so easy to kiss. It's the kids. Okay, dear.
Oh! Okay, that was probably fucking the hardest one to sit through so far. You can't pass. You have to sit through them. Oh, that was fucking... Listen, when it's Richard Dawson with consenting adults and he gives them kisses on the cheek and everything, that is an entirely different thing. But like this homeboy here was like sneaking kisses on the lips from surely fucking people under the age of 16. I don't even know what game show this is. I have never heard of it. Like, holy fuck, that was rough. Oh my, what is this? It just says 70s game show. Like, holy, hold on. I gotta find out what, I just want to know what the game show is. 70s game show pervert. I just do perv. First thing that comes up is fucking Family Feud. Okay, 19. Fuck, here's the video, but like it doesn't tell you what game it is. Oh, okay, here it is. Just Like Mom is the name of the game. Huh. I wonder what the fuck. What's that game show? Hold on. Just Like Mom game show. I've never heard of it. Okay, here it is. Just Like Mom, Lori and... Okay, well, fuck me. Just Like Mom game show. Okay. Oh, it was. Oh, and you know who it was? It was the fucking Canadians. 8 o'clock. It was the Canadians who made it. Just Like Mom is a Canadian television show. Oh, and it wasn't from the 70s either. That was from the 80s. Canadian television game show that ran from 1980 to 85. 595 fucking episodes were fucking ran. It was hosted by Stephen Young during the show's first season, but from the second season on, it was hosted by husband and wife duo Fergie Oliver and the show's creator Catherine Swing. Which one did we just see? Wait a minute, who did we just see? Fergie Oliver. Okay, so all right. I thought maybe that's why they got rid of the first host, but that's not it. Okay, this is a weird rabbit hole we're going down now. like I'm going down this weird rabbit hole because like I've never heard of this game show. I've never heard of this controversy. Okay, so what were the rules of the fucking game? All right, gameplay. Here. That's what I'm just gonna fucking share the page now, just so y'all can, or y'all, you, I guess. I don't know why I'm acting like there's other people fucking here. But fuck it, I've gone this far. I'm point of no return. All right. The parents were secluded off stage while the children answered several questions. Early in the show's run, they would choose from one of 5 categories for the questions, while later in the run, a specific question was pre-assigned to each team. Each host would alternate between asking each child, making 2 cycles of 3 children. Making 2. Okay. Afterwards, the parents would come back and they would be posed the same questions to see if they can. Okay, so basically, yeah, the newlywed game, but like for parents and kids. Okay, all right. The Bake Off taste test. Okay, that seems a little racist, but all right. Between the 2 question rounds, the children had a bake off to complete a given recipe, which came from the Robin Hood Just Like Mom cookbook in 60 seconds. Damn. There were some episodes where the time limit was 90 seconds, but it later changed back. After a second question round, the parents tasted each of the 3 creations while the children were taken to another part of the stage. They had 30 seconds to taste each of the numbered dishes and then decide which one they thought their child made. All right, that sounds pretty interesting. I could actually get behind that. That sounds kind of cool. Maybe like in another game show, but like that sounds kind of cool. Like your kid makes something to eat, and then you got to see like if you figure out your kid fucking made it. Like I kind of like that. That sounds pretty dope. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Okay, and then the bonus round. The team with the highest score spun a wheel divided into 16 sections marked with different prizes. They won whatever prize the wheel landed on. If 2 teams tied in the main games, both would spin the wheel for. Okay, fuck, that's pretty cool. The grand prize was a trip to Walt Disney World. It was featured on 4 slots in the wheel. Damn. 4 out of 16. That's not bad. That's fucking what? 25% chance, right? Yeah. In the case of twins playing, each child would spin once. That ain't bad. If the first spin landed on the Disney World trip, the second spin would be voided. Well, that's a bitch. Imagine if the twins were playing, the first twin gets fucking Disney World, and the other twin's like, well, what the fuck, man? I came on this game show, and I don't even get to spin the fucking wheel now? Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, but we're going to Disney World. I don't think you're getting the point here. I don't get to spin the fucking wheel now. You know? Where was I? All contestants received a prize of a trip to Camp Onondaga, one of the oldest private summer camps in Canada, while there were a collection of prizes available on the prize wheel, including prizes from sponsors such as Chuck E. Cheese, Robin Hood Flour, Playmobil, and John Deere. All right. The grand prize to Walt Disney was the most memorable and coveted prize. YouTube videos of the show went viral in 2010. Much of the viral attention was focused on the criticism of the behavior of the host Oliver with children, including kissing them on the mouth, sometimes against their wishes. So, okay, that's it. That's all they have about that. Oh, wait, here, let's go to, where's the guy's name? Fergie Oliver. No, nothing here. No, apparently fucking no. All right. Oh, this is awesome! I can do this now. I can just hit a button and share a new tab. Oh, that's fucking great. All right, YouTube. You get a point there. All right, what level is this? 13. Okay. Whew. That one was kind of hard. Let's see here. Dumbass Ann Coulter thinks we bombed Egypt. On Overtime on HBO. On Overtime on HBO's Real Time with Bill Maher and Coulter. Ann Coulter says and tries to play off that the U.S. bombed Egypt recently. All right. Okay, so she got caught. So she confused two countries. I don't know who the fuck she is. I don't know. Apparently she's a dumbass, whoever it is, but apparently she just mixed up two countries and was really committed. She pulled the fucking Long Island and fucking she pulled a Long Island is what she did. She was really committed that we bombed Egypt. From what I'm getting from that, she was just like, no, it was Egypt, and they're like, no, Libya. That's what it sounded like to me. Oh, okay, that one I have. That one could have been lower in my opinion, but all right. Man goes crazy, rips off shirt during street interview. Fashion Studio 7 interviews crazy man who goes off. Okay. After being asked what his name is. Oh, Christ. What? Okay, hold on. Oh, motherfucker, for real? now?
One.
Whoa, we can't say that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh man, I can't get back to where I was.
Hi, my name is Carla Shaw.
What about now? Is the sound on though?
You can stop at 5 or 6 stores or just one. I don't need friends. They disappoint me.
Hi, I'm Todd LaRue. You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one. I feel like a deer in the headlights of love.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Yeah, okay.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores or just one.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores or just one. Can I ask you kind of a weird question?
All right, had to fucking skip ahead here.
Hi, my name is Carla Shaw. Hi, my name is... People say that time heals all wounds.
All right, we're gonna turn up sound too. Oh, it's not gonna do it because it knows I'm fucking skipping and not watching the video. All right. All right, we'll at least turn the sound off and shit and let it fucking play. Man, fuck, man. I got deep into that shit. Man, I can't, man. Oof. Oh, there it is. Keep going to the next level. I can't fast forward it because then it knows I'm not fucking watching it. So, great. I can't believe I've never heard about that game show host one, but that's probably why, because nobody's really ever dipped into it. They just found the clips from the game show. They're like, this is kind of fucked up. And they made like a fucking collection of it and just called it a fucking day. You know? Okay, I feel like I'm just talking to myself now. I've turned into Taylor. Oh, God. This poor fucking guy. Even Elon Musk was just like, fuck if I know, dude. He's like, fucking, I'm a shareholder. Like, fucking, I want to be CEO. I own part of this fucking company. I'm still here. I think Diana just puts me on as like background noise or some shit. What am I, like some fucking ASMR to you or something? Every now and then there'll be nights where Diana gets chatty. You know, but sometimes Diana's just what does she do? Just like close all of her curtains and just put me on a fucking television and just fucking watch intently? You know, like in fact, you know what? Don't answer that. I'm afraid of what the answer to that really is going to be. You know, this one right here, that was fucking, man. I actually got to watch this again.
Then I'll smack this guy. Why you got me battling the wackest guy from St. Matthew High? It's like you because my raps are fly. And I know everyone in your fucking school wish you're the one in the car crash that died.
Fuck you! What the fuck is your problem? I mainly looked at the people in the background that time around, and fucking my TV's not working right now. I like how that's the only thing she corrected in that fucking example. Like, I was like, oh, do you just put me on your TV and watch intently? And she was like, no, TV's broken. You know, I'm just, okay. Just look at the people in the background. Don't even fucking look at, don't look at this guy. Look at the people in the background. Just say it's on mute, but you'll know the moment. The second he says the line, they're just like, oh shit. I mean, he got hit the hardest with it. Don't get me wrong. He was dumbfounded by that one, but fucking, whew, man. Oh, we gotta stick to this fucking bullshit.
Hi, welcome to the Cheesecake Factory. How are you guys?
3 fucking minutes of this shit. Hold on, my friend posted something. Hold on. My friend just posted, I'm not well, and once again, my husband refuses to put me down like a lame horse. Someone put me out of my misery. So I sent a picture from Old Yeller, and then I just wrote, no, Ma, she's my dog. You know, just But I will say, the nights that fucking Diana does get chatty, that's when shit gets weird. That's when I find out I'm making movies that I didn't even know I was making. I find out that fucking Elijah's pregnant and shit, or whatever the fuck she said that one night. I was just like, fuck, Elijah's doing that? Ain't this some shit? You know, I find out all sorts of shit when she gets chatty. She's like, I know you're making a new movie. I'm like, fucking I am? Fuck, she sees into the future and shit. It's pretty fucking miraculous. I used to send Jamie a lot on Snapchat because, like, I would send her a message and then she would just leave it on red. So I finally just sent her a picture one day of like a meme. It was like, you left me on red. Do I look like a fucking book to you? You know? I had some good times with her, I'm not going to lie. I really isn't working. I hate my LG TV. I didn't say it wasn't working. I fucking see. Diana, if you ever get a new TV, get a Samsung. I know, like, you know, I'm using the TV that was just in my mom's room and everything. And she had one of those like Google fucking TVs and everything. And if you ever get a chance to get one of those Google TVs and everything, fucking don't. They're just, what the fuck? Where's the? Come on, I've already watched it. Because like now certain apps, like I have two apps, I use two apps now, Disney Plus and fucking YouTube. Why? Because this is the only two that fucking work. Like if I go to HBO Max, it says, oh, you have to update it. Go to the fucking Google store. So then I click Google store and it's like, oh, you need internet to access this. I'm like, bitch, how do you think this like? So I'm just like, fuck it. Once YouTube and or Disney Plus stop working, that's when I'm just like, I'm just gonna put a new TV on my fucking credit card.
The People's Voice winner for overall social goes to BuzzFeed.
Wow. Much grateful. Very.
Thanks. Ooh. Buzzy.
I was like, why won't let me show the controls now? Fuck. I got a TV last January and now it's acting up. Costco has a 97-inch. I don't fuck. Again, my sister, she was just like on Father's Day. My sister, you know, doesn't have to get me anything for Father's Day, but she does. She always likes to get me a little something, you know, which I'm actually going to show off tomorrow. I left it in the package upstairs just so I could show off tomorrow. Joe Biden did nothing wrong. All right, I'm not going to get into that one. But on Father's Day, she asked me, she was just like, what do you want for Father's Day? And I said the same thing I said last time when I was sick. When I was sick, she was like, hey, do you want anything? Do you want me to order you anything? I was like, Walmart has this 85-inch television. She was like, something that fucking to eat or something. I was just like, oh no, I'm good then. So on Father's Day, she was just like, hey, what do you want for Father's Day? She always gets, like I said, she always gets me like a little something. And the first thing I said, I was like, Walmart has this 85-inch TV. She was like, something small? Like, what the hell? You're not my father. I was like, yeah, but I'm a father. And she was just like, ah. You know, so after a few minutes, I sent her what I fucking wanted and shit. What do you think about Donald Trump's doing right now? Fucking, other than the fucking gas right now, like, fucking, I don't really pay attention. Like, when I heard, like, oh, we're fighting with Iran again, when I heard that, I was just like, oh, okay, that fucking sucks. You know, but then they're like, oh, gas prices are going up to $4. I'm like, the fuck? You know, fuck, man. You know? So, I mean, gas right now, I got gas the other day for $3.14. No sale or anything like that. No fuel saver, none of that bullshit. $3.14 is what it was. So, I mean, it was all right. It was decent, you know. How was your day today? How's your mom? Yeah, it was nice having a day off, having a Saturday off, you know. Other than being sick, you know, like fucking, I was like, all right, it's fucking Saturday, so I was gonna go see Jackass, but I woke up too late. Like I woke up at like 10:58, and the movie started at 11:30. So I was just like, well, fuck, there goes that. So then I fucked off on my phone for a little bit. And then by the time I looked at the clock, I was just like, oh, fuck, Night of Champions is on. let me watch that. And so I watched. Oh, come on. So I watched that, and then I was like, oh, you know what? I need to go grab a few things at Hy-Vee. So I went to Hy-Vee, grabbed a few things there, came home. So my mom's doing good. Me and her talked for a little bit last night. You know, Chloe, she got hit by a car. She's dead. You know, and the turtle's cool. He's chilling. This did not happen the entire fucking time we were doing this, and now I'm trying to get back to where we were, and I can't fucking get there quick enough. It's bullshit if you hit reload and shit, fucking. Oh, come on. I sent her Quest bars. I asked her, I was like, do any of these flavors sound familiar? It sound good to you? And all the flavors, out of all the flavors, she said no to chocolate chip cookie dough, which is one of the flavors you get 2 of in the box. And the other flavor she said no to was cookies and cream, which is you get 2 of them in the box. And white chocolate raspberry she said no to, which you only get 1 of in the box. But I was like, man, the white chocolate raspberry is what they're known for. She was like, okay, I might try it then. You know? And then all the rest of the ones in the box, she was like, yeah, I might try that. So I sent her like a variety box of Quest bars. They were on Prime Day sale, whatever the fuck you want to call it, for $20. So I was like, that's a good fucking deal. I'm gonna grab that. And then I sent her some Prime protein shakes. Or Premier protein shakes. I wanted to send her banana, but they didn't have like they didn't have like a 12-pack of banana. So I read out some flavors. I was like, what about this? And she's like, no. And then I said cafe latte, and she was like, ooh. And I was like, all right, I'll send you a case of cafe latte. And then just for shiggles, I threw in a box of chicken on a biscuit, crackers, and Mickey Mouse shaped goldfish, because my mom loves Mickey Mouse. I don't know if I've ever fucking. My mom has like a huge Mickey Mouse collection. Get well soon. I didn't know I was sick. So yeah, this is the shit I find out when she gets chatty. I'm like, fuck, I'm sick. Fuck. I guess we can't play anymore. Hey, porn list. Oh, sorry. Oh, fuck, man. Well, this sucks. I was having fun with this. Yeah, the damn thing will just not show up. Fuck. Well, that sucks. Those are good bars. Yeah, I love Quest bars. They don't make my favorite flavor anymore. Like when I first discovered Quest bars, man, they had peanut butter and jelly. Oh, that was good. And then when I was on Ozempic, I was eating the Robert Irvine peanut butter and jelly protein bars. Those were good. Now I was just thinking about that today because like when I was at Hy-Vee, I was looking at the Gatorade Zero, and so I was just saying like, oh, maybe they got a new flavor. They didn't. And Powerade Zero used to have lemon lime zero, but they don't make that anymore. And then they used to have a white cherry zero, which was great. But then and I'll be honest, it took me a while to realize that those flavors just disappeared. I was like, fuck, what happened? They were just gone. And I was like, fuck, man. And I was just like, why did they? But then I went and looked and I found that they came out with like 3 new flavors for the FIFA World Cup. They came out with blood orange, which sounds delicious, but I can't drink it. They came out with, what was the other one? Was it passion fruit, I think? I don't know. There's some other fucking delicious sounding flavor. No zero. And it's not like the fucking science. That's what really kills me about these companies not coming out with fucking zero sugar. It's not like the science isn't fucking there. I can understand if they were just like, man, we just can't figure out how to make this taste delicious with no sugar. Like, don't give me that. Especially like Fanta and fucking Mountain Dew and fucking all those companies. Like, I hate when they don't do a diet version or zero sugar, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I grew up calling it diet, okay? And like, because I'm just like, it's not like the fucking science isn't there. Like diet sodas have come a long fucking way. And you're going to sit there and tell me you can't release it. You're going to sit there, Fanta, and fucking tell me you can't release a fucking zero sugar fucking grape. You're going to sit there and tell me when you do your special releases, you can't release a zero sugar fucking crimson sour cherry or whatever the fuck it was. Makes some damn sense. Mountain Dew used to come out with like 37 flavors a year and only fucking, and then 2 of them would have like fucking zero sugar varieties to them. Every year it'd be like fucking Mountain Dew, Dew SA. Do you love Code Red? I'm like, I do like Code Red. They're all like, do you like Diet Dew? I'm like, I do like Diet Dew. Do you like Voltage? I'm like, well, I never had it because they don't have a diet, but where we're going with this. They're like, we're putting all 3 together and it's going to be delicious. I'm like, okay, you making a diet one? And they're like, no. And I'm like, why? And they're like, because fuck your feelings. That's why. And I'm like, that's kind of a fair point, I guess. Like they give Liberty Brew, the one that really made me mad. I don't know why it made me so mad because I could have just made it myself. Was fucking Merry Mashup. They're just like, we're gonna take Mountain Dew and mix it with Code Red, but we're not making a diet one. I'm like, you red bastards. And then it took me like a month into it to realize that I could just make this myself. I can just take a Diet Dew and a Diet Code Red at the time when I still had Diet Code Red here and fucking make shit myself. But fucking, and then Crush is another one. Like fucking, you have Diet. Well, listen, a Diet Orange, awesome. I like a good Diet Orange soda every now and then. Diet Sunkiss, fucking, perfect. It's delicious. I will take a Diet Sunkiss over a Diet Fanta and a Diet Crush any fucking day of the week. Point being is, fucking Sunkiss, Crush, and Fanta are all fucking guilty of this. Like fucking, they want to keep coming off with spin-offs. They want to keep coming up with offspring of their fucking flavors, but then they don't want to do any fucking diet versions of it, man. Crush has grape, strawberry, and fucking, I want to say fucking strawberry, grape. Do they have a pineapple? I want to say pineapple, and it's like that for Fanta as well. And no diets for any of those, because I fucking love grape soda. Like, if they had a constant grape soda, like in a can that I could get all the time around here, I'd fucking grape so much grape soda. And yeah, I meant to say that, because it's fucking delicious and shit. All right. Sunkiss, on the other hand, they come out with some fun sounding shit, too. They're like Sunkiss strawberry watermelon. Doesn't that sound delicious? I'm like, it does sound delicious, Sunkiss. Can I have one? They're like, no. No, absolutely not. It'll kill you. And I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe the next one. And then they come out with like Sunkiss grape. And I'm like, I fucking love grape soda. Can I have one of these? And they're like, no, we didn't think about that. And I'm like, fuck. What's the one that came out? Blood orange. They came out with like the Sunkiss blood orange and like cans and shit. And I'm like, can I have one of those? They're like, you can get it in powder if you're if you really want to try it, you know. But in the can, no, you can't have that. No, so like yeah, like every fucking soda they come out with now, you know, like energy drinks, I can kind of wrap my head around a little bit. The only one that pisses me off that doesn't do a diet is a fucking Monster Java. Like that's the only one that I'm just like, why is there like no zero sugar fucking one for Monster Java? You know, like I don't know why it bugs me so much. But like generally now, most fucking energy drinks are zero sugar. I think the only one that really has sugar that's still in the game really is Red Bull. That's the only one really still floating around that would say, fuck, yeah, we got sugar in it. Fucking you'll drink it. Don't give a fuck. You know? But generally, every single one I look at, every now and then there'll be some ones that I find that have sugar. You know, those cheap 99-cent ones, Venom. Like fucking, they're like, we don't give a shit. We're going to put fucking 87 grams of sugar in here and like fucking, you know, we're going to rub some caffeine on the can. And then that should get you enough through the day. I mean, it's 99 cents. What do you fucking want? You know? The store brand fucking energy drinks? Come on. No. You know? This tastes like watered down orange from a kid's lemonade stand with carbonation. This is no wonder it was $1.50. That was good. You know, I will say, even though it's unhealthy for you, Monster's on it, man. Monster still has a full sugar fucking version as well, man. They still got their full sugar versions and shit. But like their zero sugar line is fucking superb. I will say that, man. They got a good. I bought a bunch of Monsters at Hy-Vee today, you know, for the week and everything. So I bought a new one. I bought Flirt because I don't know, it sounded good and it was on sale. And I bought another new one. It's called One Up. It was like a video game theme. It was called One Up, and I bought the orange one, so I'm gonna try that one. So, anyway, point being, fucking, can we make fucking diet sodas again, please? That's all I'm asking for. You know, some of them are getting better. Like Mug came out with like their new vanilla float one, and they also came out with diet. I couldn't find the 20 ounces of it, but I did find the 12-pack. But I wasn't paying $10 for a 12-pack. I got fucked on that last time with the A&W fucking ice cream sundae. Oh, never again. Which again, that one, if you would have told me, if you would have said, hey, A&W's coming out with an ice cream sundae soda, bet money on if they're going to have a zero sugar. I would have bet every fucking dollar I had on no. No, they're not going to have one of that. And fucking, I would have lost because like fucking, they fucking had one. I mean, it was terrible, but they did. You know? My favorite food at Burger King right now is Crown Nuggets until they leave again. A fucking Bacon King. Give me a Bacon King. I might order that tonight. No, I bought a Tombstone pizza at fucking Hy-Vee, and I was like, oh, Tombstone's going to sound good when I'm high. You know? So I think I might have a Tombstone. Might order out tomorrow, though. But a Bacon King, no ketchup, no mayonnaise, add mustard, add pickles. That sounds pretty fire. Like a large fry. Does Faygo make zero sugar? They do, and we do. Quick Star, they're the big gas station around here. They carry 20 ounces of Diet Grape in Faygo. So like every now and then I'll pick up like a grape soda there and everything. But like I'd prefer to have like a 12-pack of it laying around the house or something like that. I tried ordering it from Faygo website. They're like, hey, you can get 2 12-packs of it for $14. I'm like, $14, 2 12-packs of Diet Grape soda? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. It's Faygo. I like Diet Grape. We'll get it. $37 shipping. I just left the website. I just exited off. Once I saw $37 shipping, I was like, boop. And this is a true fucking story. I get an email You know how you get those like emails from like companies and shit? They're like, hey, you left some stuff in your cart. You know, like that. I got that fucking email. It was just like, hey, you left some stuff in your cart. Would you still like to get it? I don't even care if it was like an auto fucking email. I didn't care. I wrote back to the email. I was just like, not for $37 shipping. I'm not. And I was so fucking mad at $37 shipping for that. Because I was like, 2 for 14 on 12 packs is not really an exciting deal. But for something that you don't get often, I was like, all right, I'll fucking buy $7 a 12 pack. But then you do want $36 shipping. You know, I was like, maybe $10 shipping, maybe. You know, but like 36, you can kiss my dick. I know I missed the Whopper. There's like no Burger Kings where you live? It's not like it went anywhere. It's still fucking here. You can get a fucking Whopper. I might go and clip that whole little rant on diet soda for Ramblings of a High Man 2 finally. I meant to do more of those Ramblings of a High Man, but like I just never follow through on them. How much stuff do you have for High on Media? Oh fuck, I'm sure I could find something. Oh, Media Night, you mean? No, my bad. I haven't really picked out anything yet. I mean, I know I got the new stuff upstairs, and I'm sure I'll find some shit before tomorrow. Like not last week with the bag, but the 3 weeks ago, because it took us 2 weeks to do the bag. So 3 weeks ago, like I literally picked out everything like a half an hour before fucking I even went on. That's when I found that Showgirls one. I was just like, oh fuck, the Showgirls one. But I was like, all right, I'll grab another like fucking box set to show up, like, because I found like my box of box sets, and Showgirls wasn't in there. That's why I was just like, where the fuck is Showgirls at? You know, so I was like, whatever. And then when I was like digging through some boxes to find like some unique shit, some shit to talk about, I felt like a box. I couldn't see it. I just felt a box. What the fuck is that? Pick it up, and it was the Showgirls set. I was like, oh fuck it, we have to put that on tonight. So I put that aside. I grabbed Willy Wonka, and then I literally picked out everything for fucking like a half an hour before, or maybe an hour, so I could go upstairs and take a piss and all that good shit. I don't have. I'm fucking my CDs were like I took I have like the cases for mine, but like a long time ago, I put all my CDs in fucking a binder, and I have a binder upstairs with some CDs in them, but fucking not a lot, you know. Like I found a couple things yesterday. Well, not yesterday, I'm sorry. Tuesday. I found two cool things. Well, it's one thing, but it's two titles. Let's put it like that. When I was searching through some shit Tuesday. So like I'll probably pull those for fucking media night because it is media related. It's a very unique. It's a unique piece of media. I wouldn't say very unique, but let's just say it's a form of media you don't hear about often. Let's just put it like that. You know. and now it died. Call the if you know how to do all this, call the manufacturer. Because if you bought it in January and it just died, they'll fix it for you for free. Betamax. No, I'll tell you right now, it's not Betamax because I've never watched the Betamax. I've literally seen like a handful of fucking Betamaxes in the wild before, like the tapes. If I've seen a player, I probably haven't even noticed it. I've come across like Laserdisc before. If I ever come across a player and it's for a decent price and it works, I'm gonna buy it. No, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. You call the manufacturer. You fucking, there should be like a number or something on the back of the TV, like on the little stickers on the TV and shit. You call them and say, hey, I bought this shit in January. And like fucking it blew up. No, you don't have to worry about not buying a fucking warranty from Best Buy. Fuck that noise. No. You buying the TV itself from LG, you more than likely have a 1-year manufacturer's guarantee regardless. Because that happened with my Samsung like fucking many moons ago, man. Like we bought this Samsung flat screen TV. We only had it, we had it like fucking 7 months. And we moved to fucking Illinois. And all of a sudden, like whenever we turn it off, it wouldn't turn back on. Sometimes we'd get it to fucking turn on, but then, so I started leaving it on and shit. We called Samsung itself and said, hey, we bought this TV like 7 months ago, and once we moved, the bitch stopped working. They sent a fucking Samsung repairman out for free to open it up, look at it. They're like, oh yeah, here's the problem right here. We just need to replace this right here. Fucking let's turn it on. Yep, that works. That was your problem. Fucking TV still works to this fucking day. You know? So yeah, look, call LG itself. Fuck Best Buy. You don't have to buy the fucking Best Buy warranty to get that shit. All my video games are right here. We've seen them all. Yeah, you know all those like bullshit stickers on the back of your TV and shit? Find the one that says LG, and more than likely there's like, if there's any defects or fucking some bullshit like that, like if there's any defects, any fucking, you know, chunks missing from it, call 1-800 and let us know. Yeah, fucking, and they'll more than likely they'll fucking fix it, either for free or for like a fee. You know. Or, like, if you still have the manual for the TV, more than likely the number's in there. Show off my sister's CDs. Like, fuck, I don't even know half of this shit. She listens to shit like Michael Bolton, Celine Dion. She loves Celtic women. She went and saw them in concert when they came here. She fucking, man, she went nutty for that one. I think she's a Phil Collins fan. I'm not sure on that one. The only thing that we like, the one thing that we do though, it's been a while since we've actually done it. We would go to like Half Price Books and everything, and we look through the now that's what I call music CDs, and we're generally at one time trying to get all of them. Like I don't know where she has them. I don't know where she keeps like fucking most of these hard copies and shit. But like we were trying to get all the now that's what I call music. So we it's been a while, but like I run into them all the time. It's just that like I don't know which ones we have and don't have. She has the catalog on that. Like when it comes to movies in this house, I have a good fucking catalog in my brain of what we have. If you come to me, you're like, hey, do we own Hannibal? I'm like, fuck no, we don't own Hannibal. You know, I don't know why my sister would ever come to me and be like, hey, do we own Hannibal? You know, But like, when it comes to music, that unless it's like music that I fucking listen to on a fucking daily basis that I don't know about, then like I fucking, hey, do you have fucking, you know, this Celine Dion CD? No, okay, or yes, yeah, okay. She's never said no. You know, but I'm always just like, Miss, do we have now? That's what I call music 67. She goes to her iPod because she said rocks a fucking iPod. She rocks an iPod and she'll scroll through it and she'll be like 67. She'll be like, yeah, we got that one. I'm like, all right, fucking put it back. And shit. So that's something that we used to do when we go to Half Price together. We haven't been able to do that in such a long time because she works third shift now. You know, ever since she worked third shift, you know, like I go out in the daytime. You know, so like Razzle Dazzle, she would love going to Razzle Dazzle. You know, but like fucking on Friday, like she's off Wednesday and Thursday. They're closed Wednesday and Thursday. You know, they open again on Friday. Well, Friday's her day where she has to fucking, you know, sleep in the morning and then fucking wake up at night to go to fucking work. So, you know. Once worked Borders by my, oh God, this is a Scrabble game from hell. Once, okay, I'm assuming it's once I worked at Borders by my house. Okay, hold on. I got it. This one time at band camp. Okay. One time I worked at Borders by my house. I missed them so much. It was like a Wheel of Fortune puzzle from hell. Yeah, I used to work for Borders. Well, Walden Books, you know. Yeah, if you would have told me one of my favorite jobs I ever worked at was a fucking bookstore, I wouldn't have called that. Who would have known? Like fucking, I always wanted to be a filmmaker and all that bullshit. Ended up fucking working in a bookstore and dug it, and then fucking here I am, fucking 3-time author now. And shit. Only I wish I, you know, had more to show for it, you know. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad the people who read it liked it and everything like that, and I appreciate all the feedback I've got. Like I did get one piece of feedback on it, and Haley was the one that gave it to me. She was like, "I like the story. I like this. I like that. The thing I don't like was that you named the character artist." I was like, "Really?" And she was like, "Yeah, I thought it was a little too on the nose." You know, I was like, "But I added a reason why." And she was like, yeah, but still. And I was like, plus, I'm like, you read the book. Any connection to me left that character long after. You know, because like I've said before, you know, I won't go into it again, but yeah, I really liked working at Borders and everything. It was one of those jobs that it was simple. But fucking, and even when people tried to make it difficult, it wasn't that difficult. You know, every now and then you get somebody, and it was always like the dumbest shit. Like people would walk by my fucking kiosk and like want to cover up the Obama calendars, not knowing that I've just fucking, you know, straightened up the entire kiosk. You know, like they'd want to come over and flip over the fucking calendars and shit. And I'm just like, oh, fuck, you know, that's where I really got the Wendell voice down to a key. What was working at fucking Walden Books and shit, because like me and my buddy Jeff, just to entertain ourselves, I would fucking do the Wendell voice. You know, I would act like I was talking to customers, walking by, like, "Hey, would you like to buy a calendar today?" And Jeff is just a fucking. So one day, just on a whim, I just started talking to customers with it. You know. They'd walk up because like during the holidays, they'd have us work in pairs. Generally, you're by yourself, and holidays you work in pairs. And so customers would walk up. I'm like, yes, is there anything I can help you find today? And Jeff is like, fuck, he's like trying not to laugh and everything. And I was like, okay, well, if you need anything, my name is Will. Just give me a holler. And he finally had to walk away. He was laughing so fucking hard, you know. I still can't believe Barnes. You know, that kind of shocks me too. But I think it's one of those things where when you're the only game in town, I think you can do that. It's one of those things like Barnes and Noble has, like, you know, built itself such into the zeitgeist that, like, okay, they're the fucking top bookstore now. You know what I mean? Like, now it's just like it's a game of just like, can they not go bankrupt? Because like Blockbuster was that. Blockbuster was like, we're the top fucking video renting store chain, and then look what happened to them. You know, Borders out. You know, other bookstore companies out, and like Barnes and Noble is number one. And now it's just a question of like, can they stay there? And like, I will say they've lasted longer than I anticipated. I thought it wasn't going to be too much longer after Borders shut down that Barnes and Noble was going down too. But they have proven me wrong. You know? Yeah, their prices are insane. I mean, just on the media alone, which out of the two Barnes and Nobles we had that I know of here, only one of them still has media. The first Dune movie oh yeah, like even like the little cheap shit that you find at like Walmart and even, and I'll use Target and Best Buy like back in the day and everything. But like you could go in like Best Buy and find like a movie for like $9.99. You'd be like, oh, that's a great deal. I'm gonna pick that up. You can go to Barnes and Noble, it'd be like $34.99, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, you know, it's big with Tom Hanks. Like, what the shit? Like, you know. Well, I can't believe I actually made it till 9 o'clock, just babbling and all this bullshit. But I learned the hard way to fucking don't do this on nights where fucking maybe the majority of people will not be in. So thank you guys for the PhD on stupidity. So doctors, till tomorrow night, be breezy.